Alright guys, so today we're gonna do a small video on the little side cameras that I got here. So these cameras are actually Wi-Fi. They were $100. They were really cheap, but both of them are actually 1080p. I will put the link below so you can also see it. So as you can see, if you have these kind of mirrors or any other kind of mirrors, well, first of all, I've been already through a pair because when I rolled, they actually cracked and they're quite expensive. These parts are like 200 and something each, so they're extremely expensive. So what I did instead, because also these actually side mirrors, they don't give me a lot of visibility, so I decided to have something that will provide me a better visibility. So for that, as you know, I already have a side camera, so I can I can see behind me, but I cannot see on the sides, and I cannot see on the sides behind. So what I did is I got these cameras, I put one on each side, and once I got these cameras, I can actually use my iPad to see the side of each side. So here, for example, what I did is they have a sticky part, so I sticked it right here. They're really sturdy. It's impossible to move. I'm actually doing quite some pressure. Here you have a little arrow that gives you what's the sense of the camera. So here it's straight, so I can exactly see. I just tilt it a little bit, so you have a little screw there that you will tighten up to make sure that it doesn't move. So there you go, it doesn't move, it's sturdy. So now I have it. I put it in an angle so I can see on my side. So both ends, I can now, on top of having the rear camera, I can also see everything that it's in this angle of behind. So this will provide me more visibility on top of it on the unit. So basically this is what I will be able to see. So right here, I'm on top of the camera. This is basically the angle that I'm actually able to see. I can see the passenger as well and the co-pilot. But on top of it, I can see this specific angle that I didn't have visibility before. So how does it work? So these two cameras are actually hooked up to the unit, and I did an unboxing video already previously. That box is actually on top, powered to the Motomania auxiliary power. So what I did is really easy, plugged it in. So this are actually just only turn it in when the engine is on. It has a module that only goes on when the engine is on. So here I have one on each side. I just stick them in, put the wire through here, put it on the other end, and then I tapped it right there all the way, put it some zip ties onto a little box. So I will show you on this end. So the little box is stopped on the top, but here also what I did, it comes with a remote that it's actually wired. So I don't know if you can actually see it because of the light, but here I have a little remote here for one camera and the other camera. So I have both cameras here. So if an accident happened or anything happened, I can tap on that button and it will hardcore record that clip and save it, because this thing has also a feature that, you know, records in loop. So meaning that if you ride, you know, it's going to recording both sides. It's going to be recording everything 1080p, which is great. It's also going to record the sound. But if you have an accident, tap that button and it will hardcore save it, and it will allow, once, you know, the memory, depending on the memory you have, once the device goes a loop, it doesn't erase that clip. So for insurance purposes, you can use it and all that. So basically I installed this remote here with this double-side M3 tape. And basically that's how it does. So how does this thing work? So right here, I'm here in my cabin. So I removed this, that it's the little box that comes in for my stage 5. But here I will show you. So basically it's only turned on when basically the engine is on. So if I turn on the engine right here, those cameras are going to turn on. So because of the noise, I'm not going to turn it on right now. What I'm going to do then after that is I just need to plug in the Wi-Fi, because the little box has a Wi-Fi, and I plug my iPad to it, and then I will be able to see the camera. So let me just turn this on. here you can see is actually I have the ability to switch cameras. I installed one on the back as well, so from the back and from the side that I don't see. So here I can extend my hand and you can see it. There you go. So it's also, you can hear the sound at the same time, which is pretty good. But basically you're able to record all that, have better visibility, and as you can see, it's actually recording everything. Now that I turn the engine off, in a couple minutes this will actually shut down. You also have multiple other features. So here I can make it, well, this is because it's supposed to be only for phones, but I'm using it in the iPad. And now that it's shutting down, this will shut down as well. But that gives me visibility of, you know, the angles that I didn't have. So I'm pretty happy with this. The quality is pretty good. I know there's a little bit of lag when I switch from one camera to the other, but roughly, you know, it works pretty well. So I'm really happy with this. It's going to be able to record the sides and be able to also record the rear. So I'm going to have basically a 360 now, since I also can control the GoPros with my iPad. I can record 360 around the vehicle, and that's pretty cool. So hopefully you like this video. If you want to have this specific feature on your Can-Am, it's really easy. I will put the link on the little description of the video. Also, one other detail is that this device is actually waterproof. It's supposed to be used on a motorcycle, so it's completely waterproof, so that's really great. It allows me to really use it on the mud, on everything else, and be able to, you know, keep an eye on everything and all my surroundings as well. I know it's a little gadget, but, you know, if you are, you know, like me and want to make sure that, you know, when I back up or anything, I have a full visibility and be able to actually record everything so I can use the videos and the sound of it, well, you know, this is a great feature and a great device to have. Okay guys, hope you like the videos. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you put like. If you have any questions, put it on the comments below. Make sure you subscribe. Click on the little bell so you don't miss any future videos that are coming up. And see you next time.